Okay, exciting moment here. We have a VIP guest from Yaskawa Robotic Companies. Joshua Lees is with us from Yaskawa Motorman, and thank you, Joshua, for joining us.
My pleasure, absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh, to start, could you introduce yourself and tell us your role at Yaskawa Motorman?
Sure, yeah, my name is Josh Leith. Like I said, I'm Senior Product Manager for Thermal Robotics at Yaskawa. So it's everything with arc welding, spot welding, laser welding, plasma cutting, pretty much anything with arcs and sparks that's manipulating metal primarily. I've been with Yaskawa for about 6 years now. Before that, I actually came from the electronics industry.
Awesome. Could you quickly tell about the Yaskawa, what Yaskawa offers in the welding industry, especially for automation, adaptive welding?
Sure. Yeah, Yaskawa was actually birthed out of Hobart Brothers back in the 80s as a joint venture between Yaskawa and Hobart. So we've always had welding in our blood. We've primarily focused on the tier 1 automotive industry, as much of automation has, but over time that's really grown into general industry. So everybody has a shortage of welders in some form. So we help kind of augment that and make their welders more productive, obviously with greater automation to solve those labor concerns. So arc welds are kind of our pre-designed, pre-engineered solution, but we have a large variety of different arc welding robots, just depending on reach and size of the part that you're welding. And then what kind of makes us unique as a robotics company is we have an interface that works very well with every brand of power supply. So whether it's Miller, Lincoln, Fronius, SKS, OTC, Lorch, ESAB, anybody, we interface with them very easily for the user. They can grab all those parameters, whether it's a beginner user or an advanced user, be able to use those parameters built in the power supply with our robots very, very easily.
It's impressive, actually.
Thank you.
Great. Now I want to direct a question.
Sure.
You are familiar with the Nav AI, our
Yes.
adaptive welding solution from Novak.
Yes.
How do you envision the impact of Nav AI for welding industry, robotic welding industry, and automation adaptive welding?
Sure. Yeah, you guys have had some very impressive demos that I've seen so far. One thing that we run into a lot with customers is that their parts are not consistent, or it might be kind of a one-off type scenario, right? So it's very hard to do a lot of programming for a one-off part, and or have parts that are inconsistent. I have to do seam finding, seam tracking. Those work very well in the right scenarios, but it's not a solution for every scenario. Because even with adding that extra laser profile, it has to be the right conditions for the metals. Sometimes it might have torch limitations on that, whatnot. So what I've seen from your solution is that actually doing what a welder does, right? Put down a hood, watch that puddle, watch that arc, see how it's being manipulated through the metal. Having that solution being done through AI and through your technology, it's very impressive. I think we'll create a lot of solutions for a lot of incidences that we just don't have a solution for today.
That's great, actually. Thank you for sharing your experience and your expertise with us.
Absolutely.
And we are working closely together for the partnership project we have for
Yes.
development Nav AI. Thanks for supporting us in all aspects of that. And I don't want to take much of your time. I know you're busy,
No worries.
and the show is going to take lots of attention. But before closing, do you have anything to add for us?
No, it's great. It's exciting to see everything at the show here, all the different solutions that are coming out like yours. Lots of innovation going on here. So it's really exciting to see where the market's going. Again, as that general industry grows, excited to see your solution kind of in works at some customers here in the near future. So yeah, good luck to everybody at the show, and hope it's very, very successful for you.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.